Good Tuesday evening, South Carolina weather watch. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Tuesday and had a fantastic New Year's Eve. I'm your host for South Carolina weather, Jess Peterson, and let's go on and talk about the weather for your Tuesday evening or New Year's Eve going into your future. Looking at the radar, nothing going on for the entire state. Yes, the entire state of South Carolina. But if you go over here to the MRMS, you can see that there is not really much going on. I mean, we do have some storms going through North Carolina that did cause some problems out of Greensboro, North Carolina earlier. I do know that. Also, we do have some rain going on inside of Kentucky, Tennessee, West Virginia, Ohio, and Indiana. Some snow going on inside of Michigan near Detroit. Also, some rain going on inside of the Mid Atlantic, places like Philadelphia, New York City, where we do have some damage inside of New Jersey from some storms that went by. That was reported at around 8:27, so like 30 minutes ago. Snow also going on inside of Colorado, Montana, and the Dakotas, maybe even Minnesota, and then some rain and some snow going on up there in the Pacific Northwest. Everything else looks to be fine. Florida may be receiving a little downpour, but again, not much. Here is your current cloud cover. Cloud cover right now. We do have some low clouds over there inside the low country of South Carolina, kind of on the border of the low country of South Carolina, the PD region of South Carolina. But it is still some there. Also, a bit more scattered out near the Tri County region or in the Tri County region as well. Everybody else seems to be doing clear right now, or seems to be clear. So hopefully that will stay. Here's your cloud cover for the future, though. As you can go on and look at this, you can see pretty much clear going through tonight into tomorrow. This is tomorrow. This is tomorrow night right here. So it's gonna be hopefully a nice day going into tomorrow. As you move into tomorrow night, even still seems to be good through there. And this is 48 hours out. This is I believe this is tomorrow, kind of like tomorrow night ish or Thursday night, where cloud cover finally starts to take over. So Thursday night, we might not see any clouds until Thursday night, even though there are some scattered ones probably will be out there. But on the overall aspect, seems to be it's going to be mostly clear for most of us. So that's a good start to 2025 right there. And then current temperatures right now 55 inside Columbia, as well as 62 in Charleston, 62 inside of Georgetown and Moncks Corner, as well as 64 in Walterboro, 64 in Beaufort and Savannah, as well as 61 in Lorth and Myrtle Beach, 61 in Florence, 52 in Rock Hill and Union, as well as 48 in Greenville, Spartanburg, 50 inside of Anderson, 52 in Greenwood as well. Now, talking about low temperatures for tonight, 36 inside of Greenville, 37 inside of Spartanburg, 38 in Rock Hill, 41 inside of Winsboro, and 42 in Camden, Cheraw, 43 in Sumter and Florence, as well as Dillon, 44 inside of Orangeburg, 43 in Barnwell, 41 in Aiken and Walterboro, as well as 43 in Moncks Corner, 45 in Hilton Head Island and Charleston, as well as 47 inside of Myrtle Beach. Here is your rain index for tonight. No rain is expected tonight, so hopefully that will continue through. But no chance of any sort of rainfall, so we should be good in terms for tonight. Even though there is in terms of accumulation, there is not really a threat. But if you look at probability of precipitation through tonight, there is the potential for maybe up to a 27, maybe even close to a 30% chance in some areas as well. But on a accumulation standpoint, where it can get maybe up to a hundredth of an inch, the National Weather Service does not seem it to be that probable. Even though some regions it could be isolated, you will most likely not see precipitation, but the chance cannot be ruled out completely. So that's what's going on for places like Cheraw, Dillon, Florence, and Camden, maybe even Columbia as well. And that's pretty much it. There's no excessive rainfall, nothing like that. No severe weather also. So now we can go on and talk about the models. Now, see what the models have to say for it as we move through. But there it is at around 10 o'clock p.m. This is 10 o'clock. Showers may try to move through the places like Berkeley County, Georgetown County at around 11 p.m., 12 o'clock in the morning. And then after that, with those clear conditions come no rainfall all the way to 10 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. So hopefully that can stay. So now let's go on and talk about our future. I mean about like the next 400 or so hours. As we go on and push this forward, time is in the top right corner of your screen. Let's go on and get that on up here. As you go on and push this forward, not really much. I mean, you do have some cold air that might try to make a little bit of a run as you go through to January the 3rd-ish. And then as you continue to move that forward, there goes the potential for some sleet, some freezing rain as you're going through January the 6th. It's still there, and it's been there for a good little while now. So there may be a chance for some freezing rain, maybe even some sleet to go on up there in northern South Carolina through January the 6th. But another region or another area that a lot of people are watching for are January the 10th through the 11th, where it is showing snow for South Carolina, pretty much the entire state. So we'll see what that says as we go through the next. I mean, it's been constant, but still not completely sold on it yet. Because I guess just because we haven't had snow in South Carolina for so long now, that's actually been significant. I just do not trust it completely yet. I don't trust it completely yet. But we're just gonna have to wait. Just wait. Just see what happens. I'm not getting any sort of hopes up or anything like that. Continue to push that forward, and then everything else is just a bit too far out to talk about. But weather-wise, January can start off with a blast. So now let's go on and talk about the audience. Talk with the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Only have one chat tonight, and it's from Ms. Tolliver, who says, I don't know if yes, you can. Happy New Year. Warm day at my house, but very pleasant day at the same. All the same, hope your day was swell. She also does say Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. And that's the only comment there is. That is the only comment there is. So, Happy New Year to everyone else out there as well. Hopefully everyone has a fantastic 2025. But we'll talk more about that as we get towards the end as well. So now moving in, let's go on and talk about San Antonio and Raleigh first. I just want to talk about some rainfall real quick, and then I want to address one thing real quick after that, and then we'll continue on as we wait for the temperatures to load. But in terms of rain for San Antonio, not really seeing much in terms of rainfall for about the next 40 hours or so. So I wouldn't really say any rainfall is expected. No rainfall is expected, really. So now, check out the temperatures first. We have 5 people in here and 5 likes, but 7 people have tuned in so far. So if you're one of the other 2 people that have not hit the like button, make sure that you go on and do that. We do have low temperatures tonight in San Antonio at around 44. High temperatures tomorrow at around 61. Low temperatures tomorrow night seems to be around, actually seems to be rising as the night progresses. So it could be like 50. It could be like 50 degrees as you get into around 10 p.m., but then it can rise up to around 53 by around 3 a.m., and then it's going to be around 51 by 8 o'clock in the morning. So that's what it's looking like for your New Year's night. As you go into Raleigh now, in terms of rainfall, not rainfall, but well, for rainfall and temperatures as well. You do have a thunderstorm actually just to your north of you as well. Not seeming to be doing much for the Raleigh area, but just to your north, and just something that to watch out for. Low temperatures tonight will be around 40-ish, 42, 40-ish. High temperatures tomorrow at around 51. Low temperatures tomorrow night at around 30. Yes, it could be as low as 30. That's because the cold front did just pass us today. That's why it was kind of a bit breezy today. And then high temperatures will be not as high, probably in the 40s still. So that's what we're watching for. In terms of temperature-wise, you go on and talk about our composite reflectivity. So here it is over here. We do not really have a threat for any sort of rainfall as you get past tonight. I mean, after like 10 o'clock, that's pretty much it. And I wouldn't really say that there's really anything else much to talk about after that. And I already checked, no severe weather, no excessive rainfall, anything like that. Both of y'all are good. And so that's going to about wrap that up. So there is one thing that I did want to say just before we ended and talked about the entire U.S. That there have been some stuff going on online talking about some weird stuff about some fog and all that kind of stuff, and about how fog is causing illness and all that kind of stuff, I just want to come out and say, please, 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 do not spread that information. Do not spread that false information that is out there. I've been seeing it pretty much all day today, all over Twitter, over social media, all that kind of stuff about how fog is causing illness, and about how, people are deploying fog in areas to hurt people and all that kind of. I don't know where that stuff came from, but I just wanted to come out and say something about it and say that it is not true. It do not spread any sort of misinformation about that at all. But that's all I'm gonna say on that. Talking about the entire U.S. though, as I go on and get that, we do have some high wind going on all the way from northern Georgia, going through the mountains of North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, as well as maybe even some lake effect snow going on inside of Ohio, New York, Pennsylvania. Over there inside the west, some fog going on over there as well, and then maybe even some winter weather advisory inside of Oregon, Washington, maybe even Idaho, Wyoming, and Colorado, and some dense fog down there inside of Florida on the western coast near Tampa, and I should say the Fort Myers region as well, maybe even on the Keys as well. And that seems to be about it. There also is something going on for North Dakota. I don't know what that is, but nothing. I don't think it's anything weather related. Might be though. But that's gonna about go on and wrap this up. I don't see anything else going on inside the chat, so I think that's gonna about do it. Again, if you have not hit the like button, subscribe button, make sure that you do that. We've had 13 people tune in and only 7 likes, but 9 people are watching as well. So 2 people for sure that are watching have not hit the like button yet. So make sure that you do that. And I will be back tomorrow morning, or I will be back next year with another forecast update. Hopefully everyone had a fantastic 2024. Big things for the channel. Hopefully in 2025, got some goals set that I'm going to try and get done with this as well. And 2025 should be a good year. And I hope everyone has a fantastic 2025 as well, as I will be back next year with another forecast update. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your 2024.